Hey you guys, this is Erico and I am back again on your computer screen. This seems kind of creepy again. I'm doing another video at night. Normally do them during the daytime, but hope you guys are doing well because you're watching this video. Like this video, turn on your notification bell, subscribe if you want to see me, listen to me do useless rants, most of the time pertaining to East Asian pop culture as well as other current events. There is more drama with Hong Kong when you thought there couldn't be no more drama after the protests and then this push and pull with China. But it starts with a funeral, and it's Queen Elizabeth's funeral. And you would think that the president of China and some Chinese citizens wouldn't be so hurt. But news has broke, and the Chinese president got so mad that he turned yellow, and he got bigger and bigger. His features got bigger, and he was wearing his red shirt that he popped out of, and he no longer can wear the shirt. He's outgrown it. No, I'm joking. This didn't really happen, but Queen Elizabeth's passing shook the world, and some people cared, some people didn't. There were also people celebrating her descent. Her descent. I'm not saying that lady went to hell. Celebrating her uprising into heaven. I don't know where she went. We just gonna say that she passed away. But many Hong Kong people actually love the Queen.
到大都中意嘅嘢就會儲咯，咁所以我都有好多英女王嘅嘢。而家就洋紫荊啦，往日咧就係英女王頭嚟㗎。
And why do they love the Queen, you say? This is actually a long, boring history, and I'm going to try to make it as short as I possibly can. But it started with the colonialism in the 19th century, where Britain actually had rule over Hong Kong. And it happened after the Opium War, where Britain was buying tea from China. However, China wasn't really buying anything from Britain, so Britain smuggled opium into China and got everyone addicted. They were like, I need some opium. I don't know why I just did that. So this caused, in the end, for Britain to actually have a rule over Hong Kong, and this went on for a while. And during this time, Hong Kong flourished in economical growth. And many people that were alive and the generations after remember the Queen and how she had such a huge impression. And she left that impression on Hong Kong. They actually call her Boss Lady. That's what it would be translated as. And seeing her in her elegance come to Hong Kong and greet the people, I think it was good that she actually had something where people loved her, because there are many people that don't like her, and there's good reasons not to, because the royal family has done a lot of people dirty. However, this has also caused many people to be at odds end with each other, especially with China in Hong Kong, and many celebrities that have also come out and they're actually praising the Queen and what she has done from Hong Kong. And then there's people from China that are like, hey, wait a minute, no, you all supposed to be together with us, and what has she really done that China cannot do? And what about, this Chinese government that is all powerful, and you all should worship China? So it's just like, so I see this, and people getting arrested for playing harmonica songs that they say are anti-China and more pro the protest. But there is definitely an underlying motive here that people are using the Queen's funeral as a way to protest without actually getting violent and destructive. And I feel that these people have gone through so much with China being very underhanded because there's actually a law that says that the overall power structure is supposed to shift after 50 years with China overseeing Hong Kong. And they feel like that China is trying to actually take control before the 50 years is up. And I just think that this whole thing is so mixed up, flipped up, all over the place, with the government still having its hand deep in Hong Kong and arresting people and saying that they're not allowed to shout and scream and sing certain songs because they feel like that it's about going against China. Let people be. Just let people live. First, it was the excuse that they were destroying stuff and being destructive. Now that nobody is destroying anything and they're just basically giving one up to the Queen, crying for the Queen, singing, about that time when they didn't have to worry about China breathing down their backs, and just loving the idea that they were allowed to flourish and be who they wanted to be. Because now they still have this problem where, okay, is Hong Kong a part of China? Is Hong Kong not a part of China? Which way is it supposed to be? And then it's like the ideals are so different, even though it is all China. So it's a lot that's going on here. It's sad that the guy playing harmonica got arrested, especially since he was just showing his emotion. All these people are showing their emotion. I don't think that censoring people in this situation, arresting people, holding people down is going to stop people from feeling however they feel about China. If anything, it's going to have the reverse effect, and it's going to make people want to act out even more, because when people feel like that they're backed into a corner, they tend to want to act out more, and they tend to want to be bad. So, it seems like that the Chinese government isn't realizing this, or they don't care enough. They just feel like, well, whatever way we want it to be is the way it's going to be. And many Hong Kong people are not going to go for that. It's bad enough that in China there are even Chinese people that are not going for all of the rules that are set in place. So what makes you think that Hong Kong people are going to just lay down and let all of this happen and take place? I don't know why the Chinese government thinks that all of this is just going to smooth itself over. It's not. What's going to happen is there's going to be another big protest. It might be worse than the first time. People need to listen to other people and why people are upset. The world would be a better place if you just sit down and you try to understand people. Even if you don't always agree, try to hear people out before you step in and give your opinion, or you try to overtalk them or think that your way is the only right way to solve a situation. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. Put below how you feel. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram, also a blog on East Asian Pop Culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will always be back. Thank you guys for watching. Put below your opinions. How do you feel about the passing of the Queen? How do you feel about Hong Kong, China? Sound off below.